I feel like it's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, but I thought I'd give you a little update as to what I've been up to and where I'm going moving forward, and explaining the post that I've posted recently about transitioning to a new Facebook, because I feel like I'm absolutely going through an absolute rebirth. And I feel like, you know, when people say like I'm born again, I'm reborn, I honestly am just crawling out of a pit. I have been to hell and back. I started studying to be a mental health therapist, and as the universe would have it, you put out there what you want to be, and then it come back. I was like, oh, so you want to be a mental health therapist, do you? Boom, boom, boom. Every mental health issue you could possibly have, I have witnessed, seen, experienced with my own self. And I've already had 10 years of previous work, obviously, with my own health issues with cancer and working in the shamanic field of plant medicines, and just a whirlwind of learning. And I thought I'd learned quite a bit, to be honest, but this course opened me up to study the mind and the capacity of the mind to go to so many different dark layers. To absolutely had to stop the course for a bit. And then the most magical thing happened, which I'm now coming out of, and I don't look fully back to myself. I can see all the healing is still happening, but I wanted to come on and just be so open and authentic with you about where I'm at in the journey, so that you can see the progression of me actually coming back to life in my skin, like the vigor and the way I'm used to feeling, like my soul and my body and everything just so vibrant and alive. But at the minute, I'm feeling like I've like aged a million years, and I'm feeling so bloated and uncomfortable. But I didn't want to like come out and talk to you when I'm like fully like back, because I the power of the mind, I know where I'm at mentally. Physically, it's all catching up to everything I've been told and shown. So I'm just so excited inside with my soul. But I wanted to show that it's still quite painful to be in a body that hasn't caught up with the fact that we're alive. And I tell you, I kid you not, I have thought that I was going to die a few times over the past few months. So I just need to explain a few things. There absolutely is an awakening on the planet coming. 100%. Obviously, if I mean, loads of people know it and we say it, and in the field of spirituality, it's like the big awakening and the golden era. It's 1,000,000% coming. So there is 1,000,000% hope. This current state of affair that we have in the planet is not staying, and a lot of people say like the second coming, and in like religious terminology, like the second coming of Christ and the Messiah and all these things returning. But energetically, if you look at energetics, there's a lot of dense energy that has been needed to be cleared out, which is why the likes of COVID and just Mother Nature doing her thing with the natural law of order of cleansing is really removing stagnation from the planet. And thus we are nature, so we are created in his image, and we are too connected to everything that's happening. So if there's a storm outside, there's a storm inside. You know, we are cleansing on the same level, and we are removing the dense layers of past trauma that is passed down. That's not even ours. You know, our spines, our spinal cords, and our bodies are predominantly water. So we're holding memories from past lineages of trauma that we don't even know is ours, but it's passed down through the birth canal until somebody actually is like, I think I need to clean this up, and I need to stop this energy from going into the next generation. And that's what's happening right now. We're being called to a whole new level of gnosis, which is obviously the mainstay, first ever wisdom that came with the planet. People that don't believe in God or a greater intelligence or something miraculous holding this all together just need to go into a garden and look at how a rose is formed, or a tree that gives us energetics and oxygen, and the wiring and the amazing mycelium of all the mushrooms, and just the connectivity of the electrodes just in leaves, and the unseen world of the subtle energy and the ether that we just can't see. You know, there's air that we breathe in, and there's certain colors and energetics to this air that is there, and it is there to see if you choose to see it. So it's more like you've just got to be willing, open, and able to receive this kind of message and medicine, that there's something far more powerful and far more incredible and intelligent and wise than we've been led to believe in this sleepy society. And it's like a mother energy, like Mother Earth. It's like, I'm not happy with my children on that planet and what is going on. There's some debaucherous things, if you think about it. There's some crazy industrial things happening, like the Industrial Revolution. I won't go into it. I do have some things on in the pipeline to bring to you that go so much more deeper into this, but Mother Earth just wants her children back in the purest form, from the first day, the wisdom, the Sophia codes, if you know anything about that, and just the Sophia. If you think of Sophia, the name, which means wisdom, which is the first ever wisdom that created everything in the Taurus field. I'll try not to go too deep, but Sophia is soul. So soul is the sun, and the soul is us. And if you put soul, S-O-U-L, and the U, it's the you in the sun having this sun dance. And then the phi, which is the phi, PHI, is the perfection, the golden ratio, the Fibonacci sequence of how a flower opens, how life forms. And then the A at the end is the alpha. So the alpha is the one who came to Earth to wake up, which is us having a human experience. So basically, Sophia wisdom is the soul having a dance like a sunflower, waking up with the burning of the sun, shedding light on everything, and then the shadow self being shown, and the burning of the soul to awaken the truth of who we are, which is what's happening now. And then we realize our true potential, who we truly are, which is just love. We're from love. We go back to love. There's nothing to fear. It becomes so magical when you think of it. It's quite hard to comprehend unless you've really been through and taught the gnosis from source, which I have just been through. And I do not say that lightly. I do not say that with ego. I've never wanted to have that kind of pressure. I was offered to be a shaman in a role, and I never wanted to because I didn't want the pressure until the Shenandoah tribe, the medicine, anointed me as a shaman, and I still don't want it because it's so scary. There's so many layers to it until you get taught by the wisdom of the whole creation, and it's just about silencing the mind but speaking to the soul and just listening to the word of God. It's just the word of the creator. And you know, in the biblical terms, and I'm not religious, I don't subscribe to a set standard. I subscribe to the word that comes through me. It does start with the word, and it comes through us, and it's poetic and it's beautiful and it's more intelligent and more funny than we are, but it's the version of us that we're meant to be, like the pure seed that's in us. Everything's in the seed that creates the perfection. We just get a little bit lost as humans. So I'm here to help, because I'm just going through it and I'm just pulling myself out of it. And I wanted to share this very authentic video of I'm still deep in it. I do not know all of it, but I do know that I'm definitely here to hold space for people going through it. And there's going to be a lot of things coming. There's going to be many different outside revelations, say, that's going to force us to go inside, like before when we had the lockdowns and stuff. But it's going to make us address every fear to find out there's no fear. And you know, there'll be like on your knees crying and going back to like just asking for forgiveness and all that, and it's beautiful. Done it many times now. I've been forgiven for everything, to go back laughing, to know that it's all just beauty and it's all just love. And we just forgot that, which is why the heinous crimes that are created in this planet are just through people that forgot that they were loved, and they forgot that there's nothing to fear. So we're just here to remember, and I'm here to help with that beautiful space holding situation. So on that note, I won't carry on anymore, but I have created a platform on Patreon where I'm sharing Yahweh, this beautiful loving energy of breath. Yahweh is the breath going in and out, and the breath can be used for good or bad. You are a creator God, so you are Mother Earth in his image. So how are you using this body vessel to create? Are you creating heaven or are you creating hell? What's your mind saying? Are you creating heaven or are you creating hell? So it's just holding a space for, at the minute, I know I've been creating all sorts of hell just through my tone, my thoughts, my deeds, my actions. They weren't aligned, and I thought I was helping on so many layers, but if you really check your mind, you might be being tested on a different level. So if you come over to my Patreon, and I'll add a little link, you'll see that I'm creating with this gnosis gifted to me. This is not my ego. This is not Candice. This is just not me. This is far too intelligent and perfectly orchestrated for it to ever have been me. And when people say God willing, by the grace of God, and all glory to God, I get it, and I get why I've been scared of the word God, and I get it. So for me, it's been like Sophia, Sophia, and Yahweh working together. And if you want to put one word, then say God. But it depends what resonates with you. There's a beautiful creation and intelligence, and I've tried to put it into words that make sense. So I've called it opulent intelligence. Because opulent is like a wealthy, rich mindset that knows that they are just divinely powerful and abundant in all areas, and there's no weak spots. It's just like that condor frequency, which the Egyptians depict so well, with the eagle head, the condor head on top of the human body, of clear conscience, clear resonance, opulent intelligence, knows where to fly, knows the energetic pathways, knows they're safe with no fear, because they've got the clear conscience gnosis of God, which is there's nothing to fear. And so that's where I'm at with wanting to share it, because that's the kind of opulent intelligence that I think we all need, is just to know we're good, but we have to peel back the stages of cultural society that told us we weren't good and we're not safe and everything is demonic or bad, or there's so many avenues like vying for our consciousness, our mind. We have to get the channel back, and there's one way in this world and there's one way out. And the same goes for while we're living it. We don't need like the Medusa head of everybody like sucking onto us and us giving our lives to other people to kind of drive our car, drive our consciousness. No, we have to reel it in and go in and really speak to our soul. What's our roadmap? Who are we? Where are we meant to go in? And what's the gift that God, Yahweh, Sophia, what's our gift? Where are we going with that? So I've created the Patreon. I've totally got rid of my other YouTube channels. And the followers that came with it, because I've let go of the old versions that I've been, to have this clean slate of being reborn into, wow, I get it, I know who I'm meant to be finally, no longer like a lost soul, like hanging on to other people's projects to help them and help the world and the greater good. I now know who I am. I've been told, and there's nothing to fear, because I'm just a vessel. I'm an instrument in the hand of the divine, and nothing is happening to me, it's all happening for me. And in that is so much peace, and I want that same peace for you and everybody. So I'm sharing what I've been told. I always wanted to be a Care Bear and Mary Poppins and Rainbow Bright and all my favourite cartoons, and they're all like folding into one beautiful effigy that's being created, and it's perfect. So if you want to follow Opulent Intelligence 108, and it's all very significant. I will go through everything when bit by bit. I'm not going to overindulge and put too much out. I'm just listening and creating. And the 108 means the one, which is the identity, the self, the I. The 0 is the am. So I am, which is the all-encompassing everything, which makes you know I'm an I. I'm a Candice. I've got to create something. But do I know that I'm part of the whole, and have I connected to the whole? And then the 8 is, we're actually just infinity, and we just keep coming back to make the world a better place. We just have to be a good person. There's nothing to fear. This is a journey. It's consciousness experiencing consciousness, and it becomes really beautiful, and you free yourself, and it becomes magic. Trust me, I'm just on this journey. I can't wait for you to see my journey unfold and how I come back to life, and I'm like just beaming even more than I'm beaming. Trust me, if you can feel my soul on the inside, it's like my soul is like, oh, praise the Lord, she's back. And then my body that was dying because I was making bad choices or putting myself in bad situations or just disconnected from my heart and soul, is saying, okay, we're switched back on now. And I've had the most miraculous healings with the sun alone. From cataract surgery to brain surgery to heart surgery. We've been told some big porkies about Western allopathic medicine. And I already knew that through my cancer journey. But now, with regards to surgeries and the sun being the scary one, it's just not the way. So I know this might be a bit much information for some people. I don't know what level you're at with this kind of awakening, but I promise I break it down very, very, very simply, easy. It's simple, it's step by step. It may say opulent intelligence and it may sound scary, but it's all back to basics. It's nature, it's numerology, it's mathematics, it's simple. There's a pattern, we follow the pattern, we fly home together happy, and everyone's saved, and it's miraculous. And it is a global love revival. So I'm creating a beautiful summit called the Global Love Revival, which is everything that's happening now. So we know that there's hope, and I feel it because it's coming through me, and it must be coming through many other people. And I can't wait for people to start sharing their experiences. If you're having an experience of dying, being reborn, or energy coming through you, or if you're going through anything like I'm going through, please get in touch. I would be so happy to have friends right now that are going through it. I've shut myself off of social medias and all sorts because I've just been deep in a cocoon, and my butterfly wings are coming back now. So I think I'll leave it there, but just to let you know that you can find me on my new Facebook page. I've got about 4,000 people on this old page, and so I've been trying to add people slowly, but to be honest, it's taking some time. So if you see my new one pop up, please don't be afraid to add me. It's not personal on anyone that I'm not adding anybody. It's just like taking time to get everybody on and also to transition over. And then I will be letting go of this page, just so I can make a clean slate and go over to the other one. And my YouTube, Opulent Intelligence 108. I do have a few more Instagrams, but I'm just going to launch bit by bit. But I think if you join the Patreon, it's all free. There's just like, you'll get a couple of the music videos. If you're a subscriber, you can get the music videos before everybody else. I give you a free cookbook. You get more content. But to be honest, it's not about the money, which is why I've set it at the lowest subscription rate that you can do. It obviously has to be sustainable, which is why I've put something. But it's about getting the information out. So the main core information is all free. I'm not going to be like, give me money to learn this, because it's not my information. This is everybody's information. Everybody needs to hear it. It's more like Yahweh has told me I'm to gift most of the gnosis, but to make this sustainable and to show other people that they can do the same thing. You can have this power. You don't have to work 9 to 5 for somebody, when you can listen and channel the words of wisdom of God, and then you can be a beautiful little worker honeybee spreading all the beautiful nectar around and make it sustainable. So you can stay at home and be with your children. We can get the power back. We're not sending everyone to school and everyone to work to break the family units up. We're getting our power back. And so I'm being taught that. I'm passing that power to you, that hope to you. So we connect and we pass all of this energy through, and we as the people stand up together and say, no more of this, no more of this global elite taking over, no more of this like barrage of crazy information and industrial revolution, slavery, the disturbing industries that are out there, from the porn industry to the meat and farm agriculture industry, the food. We can take the power back and vote with our dollars, with our minds, with our times, and channel our king and queen energy together. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm for the people. I'm for a change, man. I'm tired of this. You must be tired. So join me on this revolution of love. I'm here. I know I'm meant to be doing what I'm doing, and it feels so perfect. And if there's any words of wisdom you have, if you're like further along in this field, help a sister out. I'm just being reborn in the gnosis of Yahweh. So if you really are in that bubble of love, and you know about the scalar, the solar energy, healing, cataracts, brain surgery, heart, if you're there, talk to me. Hold me in your prayers. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I hear one more thing. I'm holding an activation retreat in Hawaii in May. I've been totally guided to do this. I used to hold plant medicine retreats in Peru, and I obviously worked in retreats for years and years and years. But this is different. This is me channeling the solar, the scalar energy with the gnosis, with the knowing of Sophia, the whole codes of the universe that created everything, to be gifted through. I'm going to start with women because we are portals, we are wombs. And I've been told that 30 women are coming. I don't even have to try too hard or not believe it. 30 women are coming to join in Hawaii. If you're one of them women, I'm going to hug you, love you, and we're going to go through it together. And by then, I would have been hopefully through all of this, like death, birth, rebirth. I think we're always students, aren't we? But I'm apparently going to be ready to be able to hold that space for you to then hold that space for somebody else. And it's going to be womb activations, knowing our power, connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to the divine masculine, divine feminine, but mostly the activations of the sun and the healing and the ability to self-heal, self-soothe, and get our power back, to pass that to the men, to pass that to the children, to then pass that on in our own community and teach you how to have your power back, teach you how to hold the most miraculous household, the space around you, how to clean your energy, how to just be your queen in your own right that has been taken away from us, and ripple that out in your community. So it's just basically just being the most beautiful raindrop in the ocean of time, and then rippling out your golden energy. And then we do that once a year, and then we ripple out more energy, and then we go to different sites around the world. But if you're available, open and willing to receive, that will be May the 5th at this amazing, gorgeous garden retreat. It's an eco village. It's amazing. I'll post a link. That will be in May, and then I'll keep you posted about everything else. I'm launching music videos. My soul always wanted to sing. She just lights up when we're singing and we're dancing. So especially like old school garage, drum and bass, like I'm not shutting myself off. Like, I'm waking up with God and I'm singing all the angel stuff, but you got to have balance, right? You got to be relatable to your soul that you've grown up with. She loves garage, she loves music, she loves R&B, she loves soul, she loves swing, she's all of it, and it's all coming out all through me. And then one day I'll probably have the harp and I'll be doing the opera, but that's all to come. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening. It's been really lovely to get out. I have avoided this because I have thought I've got to wait until I'm in full health, and I feel so much more vibrant and better for doing it. So it's all steps. If you're there and you're not feeling 100% to do something, just give it a bash, give it a go, give it a whirl, and then just be so proud of yourself that you even did it. It doesn't even have to go anywhere. But just know that we're all in this together, and it takes a village, it takes an army. We've got to take our power back, and I'm all for it. The story can't end the way it's going. It's just we've got to bring back Garden of Eden vibes. So just sending you so much love. Hold me in your prayers. I hold you in all of the prayers and the abundance that is coming in this mass awakening. Let's pray together. I'm just getting used to this whole praying thing, and it's honestly changing my world. On the 3, 6, and 9. So I'm waking up every day now at 3. Praying, talking, laughing, crying, going through nights of the soul, everything. And then we're still going, we're still talking at 6. And then I'll get up, do my thing. 9, 12, 3, 6, 9 again. Choose 3 times a day on the 3, 6, and 9 to just get on your knees and just pray in reverence to the great creator of everything. You don't have to even use the word God. It might be weird. You might just be like, this is too much. But if you get on your knees, which is like a skull cap, it's like you saying, I'm in reverence, in awe, on my knees to this creation. Please connect my skull, my reverence on the floor, to the skull at the top, and just please open my crown and ask this beautiful creation, the sunbeam, to come through me, and Mother Earth to come up through me and say, I'm ready to meet, I'm ready to converge, I'm ready to do the work, and I give myself to you. I'm a vessel in the divine hand of the creator. I'm an instrument. Please utilize me. And when you give yourself in that way, obviously you're going to be lit up with life, because then you are working in direct reciprocity, direct cohesive, like love, without the aggressive take. We're giving back, and so you're giving life. And you just come in great reverence and just say, great holy divine spirit, or God, or Mother Earth, just the divine higher self, my soul. You can say it however you want. Just love. I connect to the love in my heart. I connect to the truth of all that is. And I'm asking for you to just show me a sign, a little spark, a little twitch in my heart. Show me a little twitch in my heart, and I promise not to fear you. I promise not to think you're going to take my life, and I promise that I know you're going to spark my heart and you're going to give me life. And then that starts the whole trust and reciprocity of the great I am. Or allow me to feel a buzz in my third eye. Allow my brain to do something wiry and fiery, where I'm not like, oh, what is that? I need to go and get that scene to. No, I'm like, oh wow, what is that? What are you doing there? What are we doing? Are we rewiring? Are we rebuilding? Is there neurogenesis happening? Are we creating a new version of the self? So I just say, please pour down your love into me, from either the womb if you're a woman, or the seeds, any seed that we have inside of us, the creation, the heart seed, the spark. Just give me a divine spark to let me know that you're there. If you can show me just now a little twitch, a little feeling. And I really pray that that feeling I will water with love every day at 3, 6 and 9 when I can, and I'll set an alarm. I would love to get to know you. And I would love to dance with you and play with you and grow with you and let fear go, because fear is not my ruler anymore. And then I can't wait to build a relationship with you. Thank you so much for this creation. I love life. I'm having a ball, even though sometimes it might be tough. But I want you to know I'm grateful, and the energy of gratitude is where I promise to live. I know I'll have down days, but I know you'll pick me up, because all I have to do is put on a song that cheers me up. And I know you'll guide me, because we've sparked, and now we're in each other, and we're awakening, and we are coming back to life, and we are all going to do this together and dance each other home in the most miraculous way. Thank you so much for connecting. I breathe life out of love. So much love comes out of me. So much love comes into me. Yahweh, please keep me in your loving spirit. And then you can either end it on whatever feels right for you. Amen. Aho. I've been saying aloha, aloha, like whatever feels right. And just say thank you. Just the gratitude. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. You know, even the Ho'oponopono forgiveness technique of just saying, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Just saying to your soul, like, we've got work to do, and I want to do it, and I want to come back to life. Game changer. Anyway, this has been a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Just wanted to send you some love. Thank you so much for joining me. There's so much more to come.